by this transfer that the Dallas Cowboys make now. As the NFL offseason heats up, one name that has quietly generated discussion in league cycles in Reed Blankenship and the former Philadelphia Eagles starting a safety has built a reputation as a dependable high IQ defender and with a question surrounding a Dallas secondary depth. Analysts and fans have linked him to the Dallas Cowboys due to the potential target for the Dallas Cowboys and the Brandon Oble, Fernando Mendoza, and Reed Blankenship. This is a complete in-depth breakdown of Reed Blankenship. Reed Blankenship entered in the NFL as undrafted free agents in 2022 after a strong college career in Middle Tennessee State. Despite not being drafted, he quickly provided he belonged in the Philadelphia. So in the Philadelphia, Blankenship developed into a starting safety, a reliable tackler, a strong communicator in the secondary, and a versatile defender capable of playing a deep zone and run support. So Blankenship, he became a full-time contributor in Eagles, a defensive rotation, and eventually secured a starting role, keeping a stabilized their secondary during a key stretches. So the playing style for Blankenship is known for a high football intelligence, a strong positioning in zone coverage, a physical tackling, and low missed tackles. A leadership for Blankenship qualities dispute entering as undrafted player. So, Blankenship, he is not considered a near ball, a howling safety, but he is viewed as steady, disciplined, and dependable, a trait that defensive coordinator value heavily. Blankenship contract previously signed a short-term extension with Philadelphia worth just under $4 million full guaranteed for 1 year in the Philadelphia Eagles. As of the current offseason, he is unrestricted free agencies. He is free to negotiate with any team, and no franchise tag has been applied. So this means any team, including a Dallas Cowboy, can sign him without draft compensation. So there is many reasons why the Dallas Cowboy negotiating with Blankenship. So Blankenship, he is important part. So there is no officially confirmed contract agreement between Reed Blankenship and the Dallas Cowboys, but the Cowboy analysts have identified a safety as position of needs. So the Dallas has been evaluating a veteran safety option. So Blankenship name has surfaced in specular report as logical fit. So at this moment, no public report confirmed this negotiation, and no officials often details have been released, and there is no agreement on years or money that has been announced in the Dallas Cowboy. So any discussion of the contract number remain projection and the market analysts not confirmed by reporters or the Dallas Cowboy and Philadelphia Eagles. And so there's many reasons why the Dallas Cowboy is interested for the Blankenship. The Cowboys had inconsistency at the safety position in recent season, while they had talent in the secondary depth and long-term stability have been concerns. So Blankenship fits Dallas because he is entering his prime years. He has starting experience in a big games. He will not command a net safety money, and he brings a discipline and reliability. For the team trying to remain competitive while managing a cap space, Blankenship represent a value starter type of the signing. Since no official number exists, we analyze the current NFL safety market. So Blankenship is generally viewed as a solid starter, not a top 5 safety. If the Dallas were to sign him, reasonably estimate would be 3 to 4 years for the Dallas Cowboys. Those contracts will value between 24 millions to 36 millions in total value, and he will get 8 millions to 10 millions per year average in the Dallas Cowboys if he signed this between 3 and 4 years contract, and he will granted between 12 million US dollar to 18 millions, which will granted to Blankenship. So this structure would protect a Dallas financially while giving Blankenship a long-term security. So a shorter approved a deal could look like 2 years for the Dallas Cowboy and Blankenship, 14 millions and 16 millions in total, and incentive-based bonuses. So again, they are projection, not confirmed figure. So the salary cap impact for the Dallas Cowboys due to the many players which are highly paid in the NFL. The Dallas Cowboys must manage existing major contract, offensive extensions, defensive line spending, and special teams cost. Signing Blankenship at between 8 and 10 millions US dollar annually would require a cap restructuring or roster adjustment. The Dallas typically avoids a massive free agency splashes unless they see a clear long-term value that make the deal possible but not granted to the NFL and the Dallas Cowboys. So there is many competition from other teams which want to sign Blankenship. Because Blankenship is unrestricted, he can meet with multiple teams. Bidding could increase his price and defensive needy team could outbid a Dallas. If his market rises above 11 and 12 million US dollar per year, Dallas may immediately hesitate. As of now, there is no confirmed formal negotiation stage between Blankenship and any other except the Dallas Cowboys, and no insider has reported a contract term, and no medical visit or signing date are public. So realistically, discussions, if happening, are likely exploratory rather than advanced. Here there is a balanced evaluation for between the Dallas Cowboys and Blankenship. The Dallas need a safety diff, and Blankenship fits the Cowboys' defensive culture. He would not break the bank, but no confirmed negotiation announced by any inside between Blankenship and the Dallas Cowboys. Or the team may offer more on the Blankenship, and cap flexibility is limited. Estimated probability based on market logic, not inside information, moderate but uncertain. So delayed Blankenship remain one of the more interesting mid-tier defensive free agencies available. As of today, He has not signed with a Dallas, and no official contract years or money have been confirmed between the Dallas Cowboys and Reed Blankenship. So, a realistic projection would be 3 to 4 years at 8 and 10 million per season is the priority deal in the Dallas Cowboys. If there is one player that the Dallas Cowboys must extend, it's Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons is one of the most dominant defensive players in the NFL, a neat pass rusher and face-off defense. Parsons is expected to receive a massive contract extension, potentially making him one of the highest paid defensive players in the NFL history. So there is many reasons why a Dallas Cowboy want to extend Micah Parsons. If the Dallas look him in long term, they secure the heart of their defense for years. So Dak Prescott also is the one of the player, a key player that a Dallas Cowboy want to extend his contract from 2 years to 4 years in the Dallas. Dak Prescott remains the leader of the team, still performing at a high level, and he is one about experienced and trusted player by the coaches in the NFL. There are ongoing discussions about recreating his contract, possibly extending it to create a salary cap flexibility. So the Dallas want to keep a Dak Prescott, but manage him cap hit wisely. So if the Dallas keep a Dak Prescott, he can be the one of highest paid in the NFL in defenders in this league, which is NFL. CeeDee Lamb also is an offensive superstar. CeeDee Lamb has become the Cowboys players one of the most explosive receiver in the league. He is expected to either get contract extension or remain cornerstone under a high-value deal. Keeping Lamb ensure the offense stay in elite. So that's why the Dallas Cowboys also is pushing to sign or to extend the contract extension for a CeeDee Lamb. Trevon Diggs also he is a defensive anchor. When healthy, Trevon Diggs is the one of the best ball-hawking cornerback, a game-changing defender. The Cowboys want to keep him for long term, but injuries play a role. So he is the one most the players who are likely to be affected by injuries. So let's continue on the players of the Dallas Cowboys that have injured in this off season. Injuries are a major concern of the Dallas in this year of 2026. Trevon Diggs, he is in recovery concern. Diggs has a default with a serious injuries in recent season. A knee or ACL related issue. Missed significant playing time. Leighton Van Earth, career uncertain. Van Earth has struggled with neck injuries and durability issues. His future is uncertain and the Dallas may hesitate to commit a long term. Tyron Smith, he is aging and injuries a Cowboy legend, but frequent injuries. Getting older, the team must decide to keep him for experience or move on for a younger talent. So there is also the player who could leave a Cowboys team in this 2026. This is where things get interesting. Tony Pollard, a possible exit. Pollard has been a key player, but but contract situation unclear for this player